Hey everyone, I am Dr. Jessica Gomez, and this is the Psychology of Human Sexuality. So just a quick overview of this course. Yes, we are going to discuss some controversial things. We are going to discuss some things that have been highly politicized and turned into political debates. But this is not a political debate class. We need to keep everything within the realm of behavioral science, of psychology. We're going to do a little bit of interdisciplinary stuff and discuss some sociological theories as well. But my biggest request for this class is that conversations remain professional and courteous and respectful so that we can all learn and engage. A couple of quick things formatting wise about how this course is going to go. Obviously, we're doing this class in an accelerated format, so there's going to be multiple chapters to read each week. There is quite a bit of reading. There's no way around that. We have a lot of material that we have to cover in a very condensed amount of time. Some weeks, the quizzes are actually split into 2 quizzes, 1 per chapter, and some weeks they're combined. And you'll see that very clearly marked week to week. I asked you to please start on the module homepage each week because that's going to give you information about what exactly it is that we're covering that week. Your discussion posts are always going to be due, I believe in this class, it's Wednesday at midnight. The reason for that, your main post is due Wednesday at midnight, and then you have to write your replies by Sunday at midnight. The reason for that is I don't want anybody to be in a position where they have to do homework on the weekends if they're trying to reserve the weekends for their family life, for work-life balance. I post everything a couple weeks in advance. You are welcome to work ahead. One problem that I've run into repeatedly if I don't have that initial discussion post due during the week is there might be a couple people that post during the week, and then the vast majority of the discussions get posted Sunday night. And so then if you have to reply to 3 people, your only option is to be logging on Sunday night and doing homework, and that just doesn't work for everyone's work-life balance schedule. So that initial post is due Wednesday by midnight, just to give plenty of time for conversation. The other thing about this class that might be slightly different than course schedules you've had in other courses is that our big semester project is actually not due during finals week. It's going to be due a few weeks before. And again, there's a couple of reasons for that. One is it alleviates some of the stress and pressure of finals week. I'm sure that most of your classes have a big test or a big paper that is due then. And when you're writing 6 papers at a time, you are kind of limited in terms of how much quality and how much thought goes into each one. I want to go ahead and get it out of the way early so you can enjoy it. I really have tried to make it a fun project for this class. Psychology of Human Sexuality was actually the first class I ever taught. I started teaching it when I was still working on my PhD. It's one of my favorites to teach. I love it. I've been refining it for several years. I have a final project that most students tend to have fun with, and I want you to have fun with it and not be rushed in doing it at the same time as 6 other projects and not getting everything out of it that you could. So there's that. And then it also lets you, not that I encourage anyone to coast or to skip the last couple weeks of content, but by having your big final paper done early and graded early, it does also alleviate some of the pressure later on in the semester, and that you kind of know where your grade is standing and what's left and how many points are left. And there's not the last week of class with this huge 20% of your grade still floating out there. You know, we get to the end and there is a couple quizzes left, a couple discussions boards left, and it's a lot easier for you to have an idea what your grade is going to be, which for a lot of people is significant for financial aid or if they're trying to get into other programs or transfer or something like that. So I've tried to make this class as easy to follow as possible in terms of the Canvas formatting. I've tried to make it as interesting and enjoyable as possible in terms of the course content. If you have any questions or concerns as we're working through the course, please let me know. Send me an email. We can arrange digital office hours, or we can email back and forth, whatever works best for you. But click around, get familiar with the course, and let me know if you have any questions or comments or concerns as we get started. And I'll talk to y'all soon.